Welcome to Meatless Eats. So today we have the new Gardein breakfast bowls.
I have the sausage, potato, and kale.
And I have the much better sounding sausage and homestyle gravy.
I don't know why this doesn't say sweet potatoes. There's definitely sweet potatoes on the picture of it. And you see that there's orange bits in here, so it should say sweet potatoes.
Oh, hey, that changed my perception of that.
Yeah.
Because I don't normally like sweet potatoes, but she's changed my mind. In breakfast foods, sweet potatoes are really good, especially if you add some hot sauce to it or something, so you got that sweet and spiciness. I love it.
Sweet potatoes and sausage are always really good together.
So let's try yours first.
You want to try
and
mine
mine
first?
second, because the sausage and gravy sounds amazing to me.
All right.
And so, just in case it's better, let's do that second.
Let's do it.
Okay, so where's your box at? Let's sit your box out here. This one, it looks pretty good on the box, besides, kale. Cooked kale, and kale in general is not something I'm too fond of, but it does say that it has meatless sausage with potatoes, sweet potatoes, eggless scramble, egg and kale, and a dairy-free cheese sauce. So these are both vegan.
That's cool.
The cheese in them is vegan.
That's cool. I did not know that one. Just looking right off the bat, you can tell it's Gardein meat. It looks like the same meat that they've had in everything else that we reviewed, just cut up into smaller chunks. Still looks like it's going to have a weird texture.
Oh, when we had those pot pies and I gagged because it was like the gravy consistency. I hope it's not like that. But I'm going to, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to get a big bite.
You get those big old bites. All right, hold on. Let me throw my hair out of the way.
Oh, crap. The gravy smells very similar to the other kind.
Oh, no.
Now I'm scared. Does yours have gravy on it?
This is the one that,
Oh,
this is that one.
It's a dairy-free cheese sauce.
Oh, it's
not
cheese?
Gravy. It's a dairy-free cheese sauce. So, okay.
Right. You can smell the kale really strong.
Yeah. Look at your bite. You're getting a fair bite finally.
Oh, but it all falls off.
It.
Oh, no. All right, we
You're
just got to do this fast.
Haver.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm losing mine.
Tap.
Cool. Ready? Nothing too spectacular. Potatoes are a little bit raw for my liking. I don't know about you. They're a little crunchy, right? We usually have them. I always make her cook potatoes like to the max.
Potatoes are crunchy. The meat is definitely the same meat that they put in their pot pie. It doesn't seem as slimy, but it tastes like the same taste.
It's got a chewiness to it. I'm afraid to eat the meat by itself, but I will. Look, here we go. This is mainly meat. There's a couple, things to it, but it's mainly meat. I could see people liking this.
So does it have normal potato and sweet potato in it?
I think it does. So that's my thing right now is it's not, the flavor is just kind of bland, right? There's nothing popping out. It's not real spicy. It's not real sweet. It's not real cheesy.
I feel like throwing like picante sauce in here and throwing it on a burrito and having just a quick breakfast burrito would be okay.
That's all it needs is some sauce. I could eat
Yeah.
this.
The textures are really nice.
Oh, the textures are nice. I could totally see people liking this, especially if you like your potatoes a little crunchier. The only thing is most people are probably going to want to add some kind of sauce to it. Probably some kind of hot sauce or something.
I can see people being afraid that there's kale in here too. You can't taste the kale. You can smell the kale, but it doesn't have a strong flavor at all.
You couldn't tell. I mean, honestly, I can't tell there's cheese in it at all, let alone dairy-free cheese. So, I'll give this one a thumbs up.
I like their sausage flavor. I would want some of those sausages just by itself.
This one has a much better texture than what I remember some of the other. Sorry, I'm choking.
Spit it out.
This has a better flavor and texture than what I remember some of the other Gardein stuff having. So, I'd say thumbs up for this one here. Like I said, just add a little bit of flavor to it, add a little bit of sauce or something to it, so that way it's not so bland. So, if you are going to carry that to breakfast at work or something, make sure you got a bottle of tasty hot sauce.
That's what I was going to say. This is a good, like, on the go, I'm in a hurry, I want breakfast now kind of breakfast. If you have time to cook yourself a meal over eating this.
It's not that bad. I think it's pretty decent. I mean, that's what all these things are for. These are for quick little, I'm hungry and I'm too, feeling too lazy to cook and I'm not up for it. I hope this one's good. I freaking love biscuits and gravy. Actually, I just made us a biscuits and gravy pizza like a week ago or something.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, it was really freaking
so
good.
There was such a good amount of everything.
And we just used pepper gravy and we used Beyond Sausage and I had like a big biscuit crust. It was delicious.
It was so good.
And we have biscuits and gravy all the time.
I think that's what gets me with this sausage is I'm so used to Beyond Sausage. And just the texture, it's not sausage texture. It tastes like you're biting some kind of processed lumped
it's chewy.
something. Yeah, it's super chewy.
Super chewy. Okay, so this one here has meatless sausage with potatoes and an eggless scramble, onions, homestyle sausage gravy. Oh, so it's not even biscuits. It's sausage and homestyle. So it's just sausage and gravy, eggs, or not even eggs. It's eggless eggs and potatoes because, again, it is dairy-free and vegan. So, okay, let's give it a shot. Give her a go, honey. Give her a nice bite. Now I'm kind of scared because it's gravy, because the gravy wasn't good on the freaking pot pies.
This is a thicker gravy, though. You can tell.
I know, but there's no biscuit. The potatoes are cooked more on this one, right? They cooked the same amount of time. No, they didn't. I lied. This one cooked This one cooked for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. That one cooked for 4 minutes.
So the extra 30 seconds was worth it?
Yes, so the extra 30 seconds is totally worth it if you want your potatoes a little softer.
I like the taste of the gravy on this. I think it gives the potatoes a really good flavor.
Oh, I'm so messy.
Messy eater.
It's not bad, but it's not as good as the pepper gravy we eat.
When you smell it, it has like no smell. There's nothing strong coming out in it.
Because again, there's not a lot of flavor to this. Their gravy it's lacking. There should be more pepper in your gravy. It's more of like a flour water situation.
I think they make things bland just to make everyone happy, but in reality, they're not making anyone happy.
They're like, we're afraid to go too spicy or too sweet or too whatever, so we're gonna make it bland and you decide. But I don't know, you can't add any more sauce to this. You're not gonna make extra gravy to put on this, right? You can't add ketchup or nothing to this.
I think this one. I like the one we're eating now with the gravy on it better than the other one. Maybe it's just because the potatoes taste like they have more flavor. This other one, the potatoes had no flavor at all.
This one is pretty good. It's not bad. It's not something I would buy all the time, that's for sure. But I mean, if we had some time where we weren't able to cook breakfasts and whatnot.
We're going to lunch, and you want a breakfast for lunch kind of thing.
You're out on the road.
Oh, that kind of has a spice to it.
That was a good bite. Oh, that's what it needs. Just another little squirt of hot sauce. Hot sauce is really good, and it goes good on so many different kinds of foods. Okay. Yeah.
It seems like the sausage bites in this one are way smaller too. They diced them up a lot more.
That one seemed a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like
they're firmer.
Like they're firmer, or maybe they got chewier rather than like that soft kind of mushy texture. Because we cooked it longer, so maybe it helped them get firmer. Who knows? So if you do make this, make sure you cook it an extra 30 seconds. Go 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
For microwaved morning breakfast, it was okay.
Yeah, totally not bad. I'd give it a thumbs up.
I'm not mad that I bought it.
And you're a medium thumbs up.
Yeah,
so
I'm a medium thumbs up.
So, give it a shot. Or don't. Nah, that's up to you.
Do you guys have anything you want to see us review? Leave it down in the comments. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and tell a friend.
Yeah, until next time, happy eating.
Bye.
Peace. Give me a bite. Why doesn't it have biscuits in it, darn it? That's all it's missing.
You can make biscuits on the side.